Hey, Jordan Rawlin here from the University Wealth Academy, and today I'm going to show you 6 organisation tips for university. And yeah, it's just important to be organised for university because you're going to be learning so many different things, writing so many different notes, have so many different things to remember, even stuff like parties and exams and all this stuff going on, and you're just going to forget things if you're not organised, basically. So hopefully these tips will help you to stay organised and to keep on top of things. Okay, so the first thing is get a planner. Filed faxes work best because you can fit loads of stuff in them. They're easy to sort out. Get it dated because I don't know how many people buy the planners which don't have dates, but it's just stupid to write your own dates in when you can buy ones that are already done for you. And you forget things if they're not written down. There's too much going on in life, to not remember everything. And it's important, if you've got an exam coming up or you've got something that's happening, it's important to remember it, and it just sucks to forget stuff. So get a planner. It's an obvious thing. Get sticky notes with exams coming up. This is a good tip actually. If an exam's coming up, stick a note poking out of your planner, and one near your bed as well, just saying the date of the exam and the day and whatever, because it just reminds you, and it keeps you prepared. It keeps you knowing that you need to revise for that. Just keeps you organised. It keeps you on track. Useful for when you forget your planner. Oh yeah, sticky notes. You just put them in your wallet or in your bag or in your purse, whatever it is you take with you. Just leave them in. Just leave a few in there, because then if you forget something, you could just write down notes or times or things on your sticky notes and just stick them somewhere. It's just obvious. And useful for sticking important information for revision and tests. So a good little tip is actually, it's kind of a revision tip, but if you write like a formula or something you need to remember on a sticky note and stick it around your room and things, then you keep seeing it. It's like repetition. It'll get into your head. Every time you see it, just read it to yourself or write it down on another sticky note and stick it over the top or something, and it will just imprint it in your head. So that's just a little useful tip there for sticky notes. They're useful. Highlighters and pens. Highlighters are essential. It's easy, and it's best to start at the beginning of your course and just highlight all the main points, all the main concepts for the big studies and names and dates and things, and just highlight them in a certain colour. Like say you choose green, then you're going to highlight all the main concepts in green. Then when it comes time for your exam, you've got this whole massive folder of notes. You're not thinking, crap, what the hell am I supposed to revise? Like, which bits do I revise? You can just look through and go, oh, there's a green bit, right, that's important. There's another green bit, that's important. It just helps you filter all that stuff you've written down, so you're getting all the important information for your exam. So when exams are approaching, highlighters make it a lot easier to revise if you've been doing it like before. And also, it's just good to read through notes and highlight the bits you need to remember, basically. Notepads, folders, and plastic wallets. Buy cheap notepads from a supermarket, and then what you do is you get the notepad. They're like £2 or something, and then you separate them into sections with your sticky notes for each of your subjects or each of the sections in the subject or whatever. And that saves you from having to carry a massive folder into class every day. You just bring a small notepad in, and then at the end of each day when you go home, you take your notes out of and put it in the big folder. So say you're studying, psychology and something else, right? So you've got 2 big folders at home, and you have 2 little notepads that you bring with you, and you just take it out and put it into the folder. So it just makes it easier because it stops you having to carry so much stuff around, keeps you organised. So get a big folder for each individual subject and keep that at home as well. Plastic wallets are just useful. When you want to keep bits together in a folder, it's useful for that. And also for PowerPoint printouts and things when you don't have a hole punch around, just handy to have plastic wallets, it keeps things safe. This is a really cool thing as well. iStudies Pro, if you've got an iPhone or an iPad or a Mac, this is awesome app for planning. So instead of buying a planner, you could just use this app, and it lets you put in your class, your times, the room number, your teacher, your subject, what you learn. It's really, really useful because just to keep track of things. So when you're thinking, where did I learn that? You can just go back and search for it in the iStudies Pro. So it's just a really useful thing to have for planning. So I hope that's helped you out with your organisation. There's a few good tips in there. So subscribe above and keep up to date with all the latest Wealth Academy news. Share this video so all the other students can get more organised, and comment below on your experiences with university, how you can get more organised. If you've got any tips to share, comment them below, or any questions to ask me, comment below and I'll do a video on it. Also, check out this video if you want to learn how to be more productive at university, and check if you want to learn how to master university presentations and public speaking. Check out my website www.jordanruling.com if you want to learn how to pay off university debts and bills online. I do a lot of stuff, a lot of revision tips, a lot of productivity tips, things like that, so it'll help you out of university. Thank you very much for watching, my friend. I'll see you soon.